Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I trust that you're doing well. I haven't posted anything in a while. There's construction taking place at my home. I could hardly concentrate. The interruptions were just immense. I hope you're doing fine. The talk around town right now is about the virtual campaigns that Uganda is going to have for the very first time. Probably they are first of its kind on this globe. We're going to have the very first virtual campaigns. The purpose of this is that we're supposed to align ourselves to ways on how we can mitigate the spread of the coronavirus. So we won't be seeing people clustering around or gathering around in groups to hear from their political aspirants. A quick look at the facts. We have 25 aspirants that are vying for the highest seat of governance, that is for the President of the Republic of Uganda. Of course, number one is the President of Uganda. Then notably also we have Bobi Wine, known as Kyagulanyi Robert Sentamu, and some others. I will link in the description. I'll share with you the link to the website where all this information is found. There's a couple of other facts that I wanted to share with you, and these are in regards to how the virtual campaigns are going to run. First and foremost, these will mainly be on radios, television, websites, social media platforms. Basically, that is how these campaigns are going to be. This is how political aspirants are going to share, they're going to communicate to their audience their desire to serve them, and this is how they're going to solicit for their votes. So obviously there are other ways that we are yet to see. Probably we will see more of messages going around, text messages going around, reminding us or telling us who we should look out for in the upcoming election period. Another detail that you should know is that the Electoral Commission stated that all presidential aspirants will be given equal airplay on television stations that are run by the state. However, there have been arguments that most of these television stations are co-owned, or they are highly influenced by the current ruling party, that is the NRM. So we do not know how this is going to play out, but we will see. Obviously, we will see a huge influx, or our television stations are going to be flooded with all sorts of political advancements. I don't know how entertainment is going to be. We don't know how the news will play out, and all these other programs that we will look out for every day on our television stations. So probably it's going to be a lot of politics and campaigning on our television stations. So that is what we are looking out for. Another fact that probably you should know is that there are about 292 licensed FM radio stations in the country and about 40 television stations. Another small detail, that the number of radios and television provide little space for the number of candidates who will be standing in more than 15,000 elective positions. So when you look at the feasibility of the entire virtual campaign exercise, the radio stations are just not enough to offer enough airplay for all the 15,000 elective positions that we have in place. So those are some of the quick facts that I needed to share with you before I delve into some of these other consequences that I think we will see in the near future in regards to how the Ugandans are going to take part in the virtual campaign process. Clearly, we know that the political aspirants are going to work with bloggers, YouTubers, celebrities, socialites, and probably television personalities, if I could put it that way. But that will be more on the social media front. And now this is going to pose a very complicated situation. However, before we look at the complexity of it or the consequences of this, first and foremost, bloggers, YouTubers, we have a group of YouTubers in Uganda. We know that they're going to cash in on the money that is going to be coming out from these political parties. However, now this is going to pose a situation in the sense that we will get to know which sides these individuals are facing, or which political parties these individuals are siding with. Obviously, this is not going to play out very well for socialites or musicians who have had a huge fan base. So we're most likely going to see cases of cancel culture, whereby people will start to say so and so supported a particular political party that we do not side with. We should stop going for their music concerts, or we should stop following whatever they have to say, which will obviously have detrimental consequences financially on the lives of these particular individuals. We have already witnessed the cancel culture amongst musicians. We saw how Bebe Cool was pelted with bottles at one of the concerts. We saw the same thing that happened to Catherine Kosasira. So these things are still going on. So in other words, you have to be very firm in the event that you want to choose a political party over another. Just expect that some of these things are going to happen. There might be cases of social media bullying. So we would want to urge the law, the police, or Uganda Communications Commission to come in strongly to address the issues of social media bullying that are most likely going to crop up during the virtual campaign period. So we would want to believe that this exercise will be, it's going to be a good exercise. We know where it's coming from. It's coming from a good place. We would want to exercise social distancing. However, we know that not each and every person has access to a radio or internet to get to know what is going to be going around in regards to the political atmosphere and who they should vote for. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, kindly consider subscribing to this channel. Hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on my upcoming videos. That's about it, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Peace.